even lost one of my partners that was dear to me. But that's alright. Life's testing 1, 2, 3. So I ain't trying to be the victim of the tragedy. I came up from poor hustling and looking raggedy to get mine, and now them busters out there mad at me. Y'all better say my name. Wrong search. Everybody wanna know his name, and they wanna know how this cat from Millersville keep him pumping. Plus they know I know the game, and every time I come, I'm coming with a little something. That's gonna get off in your brain, and it's bound to get them dead cells pumping and thumping. You know I came to get this party crumping. The same cat that's coming at you philosophically. It ain't gonna take but one album to lock this game like Monopoly. Now, partner, why you getting mad? The same ass that you're kissing on is kissing on somebody ass nowadays. Y'all be trying to strategize, but you done messed up if you game playing with to try to get off into my mind. Now how the hell you gonna wear my shoes? You better off paying your due, cause ain't no way I'ma lose. Say my name. Wrong search. Everybody wanna know his name, and they wanna know how this cat from Millersville keep him pumping. Plus they know I know the game, and every time I come, I'm coming with a little something. That's gonna get off in your brain, and it's bound to get them dead cells pumping and pumping. You know I came to get this party crumping. Y'all better say my name. Wrong search. Y'all better say my name. Wrong search.
Folks talking about how do I talk, they say shit and damn and motherfucker and some shit like that sometimes. What they think is cuss word, they don't even know what cursing is. They really don't know. They don't even know what profanity is. They don't even know what vulgar, they don't really know what it means. You know, they don't. They just go along with stuff they think they know. Saying, you know, the way they do right. Say some things sometimes. Because he animated. You can't help that he animated like that. That's the way the God gave it to him to give it. But now here the apostle, especially talking for y'all Christian folk, all y'all that's in the churches, I don't care what your name on, you're still a Christian. Because all the slaves got to be Christianized. Meaning y'all got to be conformed to one damn thinking. So y'all in the more temple, you become a slave when you conform to all they thinking. Bottom line. When you're in the church, you got to conform to their thinking. When you become Christians or crystallized into one mind. But here's a book for y'all church folk. If Paul saying we were put in trouble with the gospel, y'all ain't got things to do right, we put in trouble with, he don't care. He ain't trying to convince you. He ain't trying to say that to make you feel good, sister, like preacher Pope Chop doing to keep where you keep getting your money and going over there and sitting on the front row and let him see your Victoria's Secret. Do I ask you to send him nothing? He ain't even asking you to bring your gas money. You come over to the church and look at him. And you cut up, you be at home. And cut the computer on there. Yeah, you do, I don't care. If you got the right software, you can download the DVD and burn them and sell them yourself. Cause I ain't in it for the money. I really ain't. I ain't in it for the money. I mean, because I love my people. In the time now that the sheep be separated from the goat. Because you can tell bears from goats and sheep. You can tell a lion from a goat and a sheep. But if you get them at a distance, sometimes you can't tell no sheep from no goat. I know a raccoon from a sheep. I know a dog from a sheep. But sometimes them sheep and goats can fool you. You think you got them in the same pasture. And you feel it? So your Paul said, we ain't come here speaking all night to you. We ain't sought to be men pleasing, to say things to make you feel good. Me, we use no flattering and swelling words. But we just gave it to you straight, whether you like it or not. Now, Do Right had said something about, he had said something about the status thing. And I heard, well, we wanted to show y'all this one little thing, then we're going to leave these freaks alone and let them go freak by themselves. Because they've been a freak with Do Right too freaking long this freaking day. And it's freaking hot. We want to go in the book of Colossians, the first chapter, 26th verse. It says, even the mystery which has been hid from ages and from generations, but now is made manifest or made known to his saints. So Paul talking about some mystery that's been hid from some people, to whom God will make known what is the riches of glory of this mystery among the Gentiles, which is Christ in you, which is the leader of you, because Christ supposed to be the head now. The mystery among the Gentiles, the hope of glory. So this mystery among the Gentiles, which is Christ in you, the hope of glory. Because you hope that this Christ gets you over the hump, and you got a mystery among the Gentiles. Well, I want to read y'all this something. Do Right. Y'all know he knows it. He always, looking in the stuff. And that ain't the one that he needs right now. There we go, there we go. Okay, here we go. Taken from the publication of Rhode Island Historical Society, Volume 2. Now this book was printed in the late 1800s. And you can find this publication on Google. You can go to Google Books, type in publication of Rhode Island Historical Society, Volume 2 by Rhode Island Historical Society. And it says, because Do Right was doing a little study on the white slave. We're going to start it up a little bit further. It said, this procedure was not, however, peculiar to the legal treatment of Negroes. It was not a rare occurrence. It was not a rare occurrence to sell poor white debtors in similar cases. For example, Julian, whatever, Wilburn and Christina Ricine, something like that, two women convicted of theft in Newport, not having any estate, was sold to pay the cost, but they scarcely sold for enough to pay the person who whipped them. About slavery now. You know, because the God people were put into bondage. God people in bondage now, according to the book of the Freak. The God people in the bondage. Next paragraph. White slave and black slave. This is the legal status of the servant or slave, black or white, in 1755, as nearly as we can determine. So they're saying it was a status in society whether you was a slave, so they had nothing to do with your skin color. Because you had free blacks, they're only slaves. See, your slave status was that of property or wealth. Or better yet, you can say the caste system. You got two classes of people, but you got a caste system within each one of those classes. That's why a lot of times you had black folk who done did all kind of things and got off of it. And you done have poor white folk, where we know white folk end up in jail and locked away for years. The essential difference between the white slave and the black slave was there was usually a limit to the white slave servitude. And his children were not subject to the same condition of servitude. The reason for this lies in the cause of the servitude in each case. In the case of the white, this was debt or crime from which the penalty was transportation with service. In the case of the Negro and Indian, now I'm talking about a damn Indian. Ain't got nothing to do with no black or white. So now you got free white, free black, and Indian. This case, in the case of Negroes, maybe the Negro is a different classification of people that had a caste system.